Welcome back to Buffalo, where the Buffalo Bills lead the Miami Dolphins by a score of 20-17 in one of the most memorable first halves of football I can remember, Joe. The Dolphins were, I could just hear Dolphin fans thinking about, free agency and trades and the draft, and then all of a sudden, from 17-0, it's 17-all before the Bills get a late last-second field goal to take a 3-point lead.
Yeah, but here you are down 2017. You've had the punt return by Cedric Wilson, also a huge play, but here you need another one. Probably need to get
here we go, Tony. Things have suddenly completely changed here, and what are we going to see here with Miami receiving this kick?
Well, I think it was getting away from Miami right away, and this is over. It's done. Everyone knows Buffalo, but the resiliency of this team and the mental, fortitude and toughness, they've done this before.
Yeah.
3-game winning streaks, 5-game losing streaks. They win a big one last week. They've been playing in the playoffs now for a few weeks. And for them to kind of settle in and create those turnovers, that is the biggest difference. You have to have guys make a couple plays like that. And then the ability to score, a touchdown. I mean, they can do this now, Jim. This is now very scary territory for Buffalo.
Yeah, I like it, Tony. I like it. It's scary.
Mistakes just neutralize all those great Bill stats, Jimmy.
The pass kicks it out of the end zone. The Dolphins start first and 10. They're on 25 yards.
Let's have a great half, guys.
Twice, like they did.
1 week to Kansas City.
Return. It just neutralizes
everything.
All those great stats you have.
Yeah.
Finish this one off.
The message is how we got here is handling our emotions. We have great resolve, a team that doesn't quit, and more of that should produce good dividends.
What do you want to see out of him?
There's things that he did very well. There's things that he would love to have back. The bottom line is he persevered. He didn't blink in the moment, which I was very proud of and hoping for a good second half.
Appreciate the time. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Trace. 1-yard gain.
Come out.
Dolphins have 3 timeouts of Aaron Smythe and Hunter Long, the second-year player out of BC.
Durham was what happened. It's like a big part of this offense.
Looks like he's moving pretty good as he comes off the sideline.
Come on, Durham. We need you, buddy. Stay loose.
Second down and it'll be third down and 9 for the Miami Dolphin offense.
I want this guy to win.
You got to get this first down.
Skylar Thompson, the 7th-round draft pick out of Kansas State. Back to throw.
Good time.
Looking, pressure coming, rolling to his right. He's got to throw it away. Now he gets it off, but it's incomplete, they're saying, along the sideline. Edmonds had covered.
Come on.
Hines will camp under the 24-yard line.
Good.
To his right.
Make a tackle.
Drop.
Great job. Great job, boys. Elijah, way to be back out there.
Heck of a tackle. I think that was Fedulum on that play.
Clayton.
It was Joe Fedulum.
Nice tackle.
Who has been such a terrific, especially Gilliam in motion, back to throw. Allen, get blitzed and they go.
Got him. Fumble. Fumble. Get on it, Zach. Touchdown. Oh, Mom. Woo. 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 They got the lead. They've got the lead. I've got chills. I've got chills. Woo!
Split a sack.
Oh my goodness! What? Come on!
On the blitz from the.
What a choice of a blitz time!
Josh Allen never saw this third.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Boy, this thing turned around.
Pick it up.
Picks up and gets in the end.
Woo!
The Dolphins take their first lead.
Oh my goodness!
Up and good in Miami. On top of the Buffalo.
Yes!
24-20.
Yes! Never give up! Never!
Unbelievable. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm.
Guys! We're on the doorstep! We are on the doorstep! Woo! Mom!
You can be there for all the.
Can you say anything? I can't either. Go Dolphins! Show me Zonk! Show me Zonk! Woo! 50th anniversary team!
that's
Come on, Dolphins.
shows at Hard Rock Live.
Come on, you can do it.
The Press Zone Council.
Woo! Oh, my notes are splendid.
Joe, Eric Rowe will be given credit for his
Eric Rowe.
Zach Sealer scooped it. The big fella walked into the end zone, giving Miami a 24-20 lead.
That's our
over the
coach.
Buffalo Bills with 13:59 left to play in this third quarter. Sanders will kick it deep to Hines. He'll take it at 2 yards deep. He's going to bring it out, breaking to his right.
He can fumble too.
And redirects and is dropped about the 24-yard line.
A different team. This thing was 17-0 not too long ago. Now the Dolphins lead at 24-20.
Confidence. Come on, team.
The Bills turn the ball over.
Come on, Miami Dolphins.
Josh Allen has had 3 turnovers today so far. A quick out to the right side. And a gain of about 8.
Play with pep, urgency, guys.
Davis.
It's amazing. This is...
How often have we said that about the Dolphins letting other teams hang around?
Yeah.
Well,
2nd and 8, Gilliam and
Come on.
Singletary, the running
Neither
backs.
team has to score another point, as crazy as it sounds.
Singletary will take the handoff, and he picks up the first down, crosses the 35-yard line out to the 30.
game when you turn it over.
I am just in a happy state.
Play action fake, Allen back to throw, looking.
Come on, gotta press.
Field, and it's
What a great hit.
incomplete.
Oh.
A great hit by
Good job, Javon.
Holland on Dawson Knox.
Yes.
Perfectly, he's coming.
Could have been
pops him,
picked.
and that ball.
Pops loose.
Oh, nice play.
Baker had pretty good coverage.
Great
though.
help, Javon.
But Javon coming from
The
behind.
running back.
Get that winter weather advisory
Back to
off.
throw.
Come on, Bradley Chubb.
Flips it out and over the head.
Yes.
Of his intended-
4th down. Come on, Dolphins. Woo!
Yeah, they are.
Wide open underneath, and he
Yes.
puts it high. That doesn't have very much. I mean, he just makes it. He throws it
Wilson had a
sideways.
50-yard return earlier. He camps underneath it. That's a goal.
Yes.
Goes into
Good block, Cedric. That's key. That's a little key thing right there.
That was.
Blocking him
And
so
for,
they couldn't get it.
and for Sam
Yeah.
Martin, that is his 6th touchback of the year.
Great hold defense.
24-20, Miami on top of the Buffalo Bills. 11:16 left to play.
Let's go have fun, guys.
Radio Network brought to you by the Palm Beaches.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Play out of your minds, guys.
Skylar Thompson
Stay creative.
back to throw off the play action. Deep downfield. He's got Waddle who can't make the catch.
Oh, almost.
Jump for the football.
Almost.
Carolina Buffalo and couldn't bring it down.
Make it another catch and help his quarterback
Yeah.
out. I mean, Waddle's done a lot this season, but
That's a tough catch. It's all right.
struggling. They're throwing him the ball now. It's a third
Big
time.
opportunities coming up still.
Down in 10 from the 20. They put Sherfield in motion. They give it to Wilson. Wilson
Jeff.
fights his way out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5.
Manageable.
3rd and 5 coming up.
Cotton helping block. Wearing the Larry Little 66.
Tyreek Hill in motion.
Find Tyreek if you need to. Something over the middle.
Back to throw. Looking,
Step up.
Deep downfield. It's
Oh.
right. Now Gesicki had it in his hands.
Mike
Joe
G.
dropped it seemed.
That was
I don't know
right
if you
there.
ever saw it, Jimmy. It looked like he did.
Ooh.
Went right through his hands.
I don't know if
Man.
He's gotten a fingernail
a
on
little
it
bit.
by Tremaine Edmonds.
Gotta help Skyler out.
Could be in a big play.
Yeah, it is. Himes calls for a fair catch off the punt
Okay.
at the 34-yard line.
Need to take a quiet second here and just thank this team, and got to use it as motivation. My back is bad. It's been that way for 10 days, and it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better, but I need to keep grinding like this team. And Dolphins, you can find a way. Yeah, you have found a way. Now you just gotta keep making plays. Oh, I'm so happy, so thankful. 50th year. 50 years ago, yesterday, Super Bowl 7. What a win this would be. Continues the melting process here. 41
The
degrees.
Buffalo Bills. James Cook, the running back, hit in the backfield.
There you go, Jalen.
Phillips.
Woo! Like a sack.
Lost about
the field.
5
Yes.
Joe.
Can't we talk last week?
Yes, Jalen.
Against the run.
Yeah.
Mo is on the side of the aqua.
Made sure he
Coach Sussex texting in. I'm with you, Coach Sussex.
makes the tackle.
2nd down and 15.
Way to stay home.
Back to throw, and they get to him. He gets off at the last second to his
Got him.
end. Knox. Boy, Joe, it looked like Allen was
Good
going
job.
down.
How good was that pressure?
Great pressure.
9:05 left to play, 3rd quarter here in Orchard Park, New York.
Big stop opportunity.
Back to throw Allen.
Big stop.
Pressure rolling to his right. Plenty of time. Looking, throws it deep downfield, and it's incomplete. It
Yes.
was Xavier Howard.
Yes. Hunt it up, baby. Woo.
He just threw it up.
Yes.
To the right.
Great job, X.
Over to Stephon Diggs, and Xavier Howard goes, "No, I'm going up with you. Nobody's catching this ball."
So it's another 3 and out for the Buffalo.
Oh, they've really struggled.
Cedric Wilson, the return man, calls for a fair catch and grabs the 14-yard line. Going
Should be up
downfield.
near the 20.
He had a 50-yard.
Keep walking. What?
A lot of people saw the Dolphins as a 13.5-point underdog coming here to.
What?
But coming up with some big plays.
Ahmed, the running back, 1st and 10.
Let's put a drive together, guys.
17-yard line. Up
You can
Miami.
run.
They give it to Ahmed. He's hit in the backfield and dropped. Miami scored 17 unanswered points in the 2nd. The Bills hit a field goal right at the end of the half.
Take care of the ball.
Miami's defense, a strip sack of Allen. And a
Have fun
touchdown by
competing.
Miami. Back to throw. Skyler, he's got pressure and he just throws it. He gets it up to Ahmed.
Oh, we'll take it.
And he rambles
Wow.
out to the 17-yard
Wow.
line. Dangerous throw.
Buffalo challenged that.
The game clock to 7:59.
So they did
7:59
credit Milano with a sack.
Yeah.
Joe, this is kind of a draw territory, isn't it?
Yes.
Put Cedric Wilson in motion. Trips to the left. Blitz coming. Now they back out of it. He's from his own end zone, throwing it deep downfield, and it's picked off at the 32-yard line. He wanted to go to Sherfield, and the interception. 29 left to play, 3rd quarter. The Bills have the ball following the interception.
Come on,
The
defense,
Miami
dig in.
3-yard line.
You've been doing the job.
Empty backfield. Singletary comes back. Rolling to his left is Allen. Looking. Throws it backwards, and he got a receiver. Joe, he threw behind him. Back to throw.
Hands up.
Nobody open. Rolling to his
Hands
right.
up.
Pressure. Gets it off and throws it
Good
away.
job. Jalen got held, by the way.
Give me one to Josh Allen.
Outside the pocket.
There you go.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down.
2nd down, incomplete.
Brad Allen, our referee.
Phillips got held anyway.
Outside the
Get on him.
And the football off.
Good job.
Singletary. He picks up 2, maybe.
Job
And
defense.
That's about it. The Dolphin defense doing a good job against 8.
Jimmy just mentioned Jalen got mugged too.
18-yard.
That was a holding penalty.
4:20, 6:14 left to play, 3rd quarter. Allen out of the shotgun. And he goes. And he's going to run with it. Quarterback draw, and he gets
Ow, dang
the
it.
first down. They had him, Joe. But he was able to bunt.
Pick six, pick six, pick
Singletary,
six,
the running back.
pick six.
Back to throw. It's Beasley and touchdown. Check it. Cole Beasley. It was. Touchdown Buffalo. They retake the lead.
Yeah, man, that was easy.
You can miss it.
Hold is down, kick is up, and kick is good. And the Bills take a 27-20.
Still right there, Dolphins. Believe. Believe.
Late 3rd quarter. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the
Since
Paul.
you got up this morning, have you done anything new?
Kick it to Craycraft. He takes it to the 2-yard line. Up the numbers on the right side. Puts his head down.
Take it.
Fights toward the 24-yard line.
Job, River.
Real well. Got to get something going.
Jeff Wilson, the running back. 1st and 10 Miami.
Go Tyreek.
24-yard line.
Go Tyreek.
They throw it out to Tyreek.
All right.
To tackle out to the outside, 35-40, and had it
Good.
on the sideline.
Good.
Oh, what a play, Jimmy. I thought he was going to stay in bounds.
I did too. He stepped out at the 30.
Good block, Alec.
First down, though, Miami. I like that play.
It looked like he looked down and realized he had
Players
stepped.
and really put the wood to them.
Well,
Ingold.
they put him out there and lined him up out at the wide receiver position out wide so he could block.
Teddy, you're not needed today. You just
Well, they're bringing
support.
some extra heat, though, Jimmy. They're
Support.
starting to blitz more.
Just gets it off. Blitz coming, throws to his right, away from pressure.
Keep running.
Throws it out of bounds.
Good.
They're going to do it all until you stop it, right? Back to throw on 3rd and long. Looking, rolling to his right. Stops. You got to throw it. He does throw it inside. And Gesicki, the intended, he wanted a flag.
Nothing.
Did not get it.
Oh, I was hoping he was going to let it launch down the middle to Tyreek Hill on the post. Oh, I thought he saw it and was going to let it go, and he decided to throw it to Gesicki. Jimmy,
Tyreek was going to slot to the left.
Jimmy, he's coming across, but he's running the post towards you in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he is. And the further that... he was wide open.
Jimmy, your eyes got to be down the field for that.
Hines takes
the
the
fumble.
And he fumbled the
Fumble.
Comes out.
Who's got it?
Scramble at the bottom of the pile.
Dolphins got it.
The long snappers.
Come on, please.
The Bills say
Please.
they got it. He muffed the punt.
Please.
But Bills have it.
Dang it.
Oh, you got lucky.
Ah.
At the 32-yard line.
Boy, this game is...
And they were scrambling toward the middle. But the Bills, Dolphins say they've got it, but the officials are the only ones that matter, Joe. And after he muffed the punt, it rolled around for a while, and it was on the ground, and Smythe was at the bottom.
Come on, guys. Make a play. Make a play.
Leading by 3, play action fake. Allen back to throw. Looking, dumps it down to one of his tight ends. Picks up 10 yards on the near sideline.
Learn from that, Dolphins. Got to do that.
Quick Morris back to throw. Allen looking over the middle. He's got a wide open receiver. Cole Beasley. My gosh. Cole Beasley rambles downfield for a big first down. 2:15 left to play, 3rd quarter. Back to throw. Allen looking. Throws it end zone. Did he keep his feet?
They got it. Touchdown.
They got it. Touchdown.
What a throw. What a throw to Gabe Davis.
Yeah. Perfect throw. Corner the end zone. 2:07 left to play in the 3rd quarter. It's up and good. 34-24. Buffalo on top of Miami. 2:07 left in the 3rd. Craycraft will watch it go out of the back of the end zone. So the Dolphins start at their own 25-yard line, needing to get back on the scoreboard. The Dolphins have dropped a lot of important passes in this game.
And there's been some open guys that Skyler didn't look prepared to throw to.
Craycraft in motion. They flip it to Wilson. Wilson cuts back inside and picks up 4 with a 29-yard line.
Here's the problem. You've hung in this game.
Right. Skyler Thompson. They're just coming after him.
So we're not giving him time to think about throwing deep passes.
2nd down and about 7 to go for the first down at the 29-yard line.
Joe, a chance to hang around in this one.
Jalen Waddle does not have a reception yet today. He's been targeted 4 times. Play action fake, back to throw, throws it downfield, and there's a catch by Tyreek.
Good, Tyreek. Good job.
Nice timing between Skyler Thompson.
Good job, guys.
And Tyreek Hill dropped it right in there.
First down.
Play action fake to him, back to throw. Thompson going to hold on to it. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to step out of bounds.
Oh, he got hit late. That's going to be
Did they throw a flag or not?
What?
No, they said no.
What?
They said he was still in bounds.
Wow, I thought he went out of bounds. And apparently, far side from us.
It went out right at the...
That's out of bounds.
And about 10 to go. Yeah, he was still in bounds.
Yeah.
So we needed to step out. Milano drilled him. You mean they're going to hit me? Yes, they're going to hit you. Back to throw. Blitz coming. Gets it off, and it's incomplete.
A couple flags.
Thank you.
Now they're flying everywhere.
Thank you.
Craycraft, the intended receiver.
They're getting a little chippy.
Davis is just going after one of the Dolphins. I'm not sure which one.
Pass interference. Defense, number 27.
Yeah.
Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Good.
We know why Tre'Davious not happy.
And Craycraft went back after him.
Last play of the third quarter.
Play action fake, quick out, and it's overthrown along the sideline. He wanted to hit long the tight end, and it takes us to the end of the 34. The Miami Dolphins 24. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm Beaches.
Be honest. Since you got up this morning, have you done anything new?
Still there for the taking. Come on, Dolphins. Come on.
Taking a new route.
Okay.
Playoff weekend.
Gotta believe. One quarter, one big quarter. Let's do everything right.
Motion. He still doesn't have a catch today.
Get Jalen the football.
Back to throw. Blitz coming. They get it off. And a great play.
Nice job, Cedric.
It is Cedric Wilson.
First down.
Picks up about 14 yards on it.
And he caught it.
Get the opportunity to do that. Empty backfield, first and 10. With 36 of Buffalo.
Good job, Teron. Good job, Savan. Go underneath, guys. It's there.
He turns it up, and again.
Yes.
Joe, those plays are terrific. He's running back. Empty backfield. Back to throw. Blitz coming. They got him. Back at the 31-yard line.
Once more, the Dolphins have just had all kinds of problems with it with the young quarterback.
Second and 18. Play clock running down. Just gets it off. Screen pass to the left side. He's got Ahmed.
Go, Savan. Go, Savan. First down.
Showing some real
Woo!
today after getting knocked out of the game earlier.
Great play.
Boy, he's strong run, man. They have a chance to tackle him. And
yes.
Can't make the arm tackle, and he just keeps going. He gets a first down.
Big play.
By Armstead. And a handful of other offensive
Joe Rose says incredible. The Dolphins just keep on fighting. I can't agree more. Come on, Dolphins.
The Bills 10 yards. It pitch it to Ahmed, right side running, and Edmonds runs him down from his middle linebacker spot with a great.
Buffalo called a timeout just before that play. Thank you. Second and 9.
Jeff Wilson, the running back.
66 yards. Come on.
They run the reverse. Coming around is Water. Water on the right side. Blockers in front.
He might. Touchdown! What? Touchdown! Good job, J. Wad.
Apparently his knee hit Jimmy before he got in.
Good effort.
Great looking.
All right.
Call. Great blocking.
I don't know, Joe.
Ooh, that might be a touchdown.
The great block.
Knee was down. That's all right.
But that should be
shorten the game a little.
One, it is. Wilson, the running back, takes the handoff. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Miami Dolphins! Touchdown! 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 Great drive, boys.
Well, I'll tell you what, boy, they're playing with a lot of confidence.
A lot of confidence. Need a turnover. Woo! Woo! Just a turnover, Jeff Wilson. Come on, defense.
11 plays, 75 yards.
Yeah, that's a great drive.
Wilson get that touchdown. Good stuff.
On for the extra point. Sanders has got it.
Good job, Jason Sanders. Perfect day.
34-31 Buffalo lead over Miami.
Yes.
And we still have 10:53 left to play in this football game. You're listening to the local Miami Dolphins radio broadcast presented by the Palm Beaches.
Come on, Dolphins! Come on!
5 yards, time of possession,
wow.
6 minutes, 14
Check
seconds.
that
Wilson
out.
a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins lead at 34 to, the Dolphins trail the Buffalo Bills 34 to 31.
How about 187?
10 Bills.
Come on, defense.
10:53 left to play.
Let's ball.
Singletary, the running back, play action fake to him. Blitz coming, he just gets it off downfield and is popped up in the air.
Oh.
Boy,
good job, defense.
Davis Nice play.
Big.
We'll trail by 3.
Come on.
4
Come
on
on.
the play clock. 3, 2, 1. Just get it off.
Out of bounds.
They come after him. Get off down the sideline to Davis.
Good. Good.
Crossing that coverage this time.
3 and out.
Diggs in motion. He'll
Come
throw
on,
the
guys.
right side.
Straight up.
Back to throw. Blitz coming again. And they got him.
Got.
Sack back
Sure
to the
did.
2-yard line by the Dolphins.
Sure did. Woo!
Game by Steelers.
Oh.
Well, they're just getting more and more confident.
Come on.
They get
Confidence.
him running up the.
Woo! Woo!
Jonah hit kind of a little bit of
Come on, guys.
Then they get another sack. What's that?
Not giving up here.
4th sack of the day.
Keep on pushing.
50-yarder earlier. Take this one to 31. Spins away from one defender and is dropped at the 33-yard line.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
34-31. The Bills on top of the Dolphins. 9:54 left.
Come on, Dolphins.
You're listening to the local Miami Dolphins radio broadcast presented by the Palm Beaches.
Spend your afternoons talking sports with
Landon 52.
Mad Dog Russo.
5-2. We need you.
Passionate.
Wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
Away downfield.
Good choice. Good choice. Incomplete.
Coverage on him.
Boy, they brought the blitz.
This next play I want. Expect the blitz. Hit a slant over the middle and take it to the house. Please.
Well, I'm guessing Buffalo's going to stay
We
aggressive.
got a flag. They blow it dead. I think the Dolphins were moving, were they not?
Dolphins called a timeout.
And it looks like
I see you, Dolphins. Come on.
down and 10 coming
Just
up.
keep her down.
Back into it here in Buffalo.
Do your job.
Ahmed, the running back. Back to throw.
Oh.
Protection. The out route is caught.
Fake punt coming up.
Wrapped up on the far
Fake punt.
sideline is Waddle.
Switch out. Okay.
I take back.
Are they going for it?
But I do that a lot, so it's all right.
What a 4th down.
Trips to the left.
It's got it.
Tariq in motion. He throws it deep.
Tackled him.
He's got a wide open receiver.
Tackled
They
him.
blew the play dead. Timeout Buffalo.
Wow.
It
Wow.
was an incomplete pass anyway.
Buffalo.
Jeez.
Buffalo.
Wow. Thank you.
Been off the field in great field position, and they call it that. Please reset the game clock to 8:31.
They're going
Thank
to
you.
Waddle.
Okay. Fumble. Okay, defense.
The punt by Morrison.
Dig in.
Fair catch called for by Hines at the 10-yard line.
Dig
So at
in.
least he's backed him up, Joe.
Oh no, with plenty of time.
10-yard line. He takes that handoff.
Oh.
Breaks to his left.
Doesn't get
Pushed
much.
out by Rowe after a gain of just a couple.
This is the picture right now.
Back to throw. Allen gets it off and has a receiver for just close to the first down. Hines fighting for it, but he's short by a couple of yards along the sideline.
Made that 3rd down though a lot more manageable with that effort.
Yeah.
Come on, defense.
2-1. Just got it off. Back to throw. Looking.
Push.
Push
Push.
it off deep downfield and is caught. What a great
Jeez.
by
Jeez.
here.
The road 25. The Dolphins decline. Arizona play is a 1st down.
Takes the handoff to Cook. He's pushed out
Yes.
to the left and knocked out of
Good
bounds
job,
the ball.
defense.
Couple yards.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
What a game, Jimmy.
2nd and 12.
What a game. Sometimes you got to smile and breathe and just say,
Man,
praise the Lord.
It's 34-31 Buffalo.
What a game.
The 3-point class one. Back to throw. Looking. He's going to run with it. Dolphins come up on him and
Yeah.
make the tackle.
Good job, defense.
nobody fooled. He tried
Yes.
to pump that thing so he could run. And
Yes.
nobody was fooled.
No dumb penalties.
Dolphins made the tackle.
Defensively.
One time. I'm asking. I haven't asked for many stops on like this. One time.
Allen shotgun back.
Come on, go get him.
Look, pressure. It comes out.
Fumble.
It's on the ground.
Fumble.
Knocked it out.
Yes. Yes. Oh, man.
Brown recovers.
Let's go win it, guys. One drive. One drive.
Biggest plays made in the
Put it together. Touchdown, one drive.
They were lucky. They were lucky that wasn't a fourth turnover.
Very lucky. One drive, please, guys. Chubb, Bradley, I was just thinking.
3 here in the fourth quarter.
Guys, you can go win it.
Hunter, Cedric Wilson, the return man, calls fair catch at the 14-yard line of Miami.
Time-consuming drive, and you can win it.
Wow. I hope people didn't turn this off early, Jimmy, or turn the radio off early.
You know, it was
I didn't, Joe.
Made a big mistake if they did.
Yeah, yes. One drive, Joe said, and I say it.
To tie it.
Yeah. Jeff Wilson, the running back, first and 10 Miami. Their own 14-yard line. 4:24 left to play. It's Buffalo 34, Miami 31 here in Orchard Park. This crowd is play action fake. Back to throw. Throws the out route, and it's an incomplete pass along the near sideline.
Oh, man.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on, guys.
Wilson,
Believe.
the running back.
All the practices. All the practices.
Blitz coming, gets it off, throws it downfield. It's incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Tyreek Hill had his hands on it. Now they got it all. Did they go timeout? It did.
Timeout.
No choice.
Had to.
First and snap.
Part of the game-winning drive.
Miami.
That's their last one.
Final.
How does that happen so much? I just... Jimmy's been a problem all year.
4:13 left. Dolphins trail by 3.
You can do it, Dolphins. You can do it.
Backfield now. Skylar Thompson.
You can do it.
Throw looking. Floats it downfield. And we got a catch on the far side.
Yes.
What a throw.
Yes.
Waddle with the reception.
Caught that ball.
Yes,
He caught it. He's hurt.
Kill. Thought it was over his head.
And it dropped
Waddle comes right. Wow, that's thin, man.
Yes.
What a throw.
Right there.
Because when Waddle went to the ground, the reason the officials are slow to
The completed catch. It's a first down.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, thank you, Jalen.
Fresh
Thank
down,
you.
a lot better field position. Boy, was that a huge...
What a throw. What a great play by Waddle.
Perfect.
Barlow really tagged first and 10. And now
they got to review this.
First and snap. False start. Offense, number 65.
Jeez.
5-yard penalty.
Robert Jones.
Buffalo 34, Miami 31.
4:04.
6 penalties. It's 30 yards.
4:07.
Well, guess what?
Jalen is back.
We're not gonna
Thank you, Jalen. Come on, guys. You deserve it. Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
The officials on the field have the official time as 4:07.
Okay. Empty backfield. Skyler back to throw. Gets it off, and it's caught over the middle by Tyreek.
Yes. Jalen, good job.
A gain of 8 yards.
Yes.
Waddle
at the 48-yard
Great
line.
gain.
Made that throw to Waddle before he...
Great gain.
A gain of 13 yards. Excuse me. Remember, check it. They put Ahmed in there, and Ahmed is hit right at the line.
He's got it.
He's right at the line to gain.
He's got it.
Well, he's awfully close.
He's got it. Well, she's putting it down short.
That's close. No choice now. It's 2:57. Clock is ticking. Dolphins out of timeouts, trailing by 3.
Jeff Wilson. Give it to Jeff Wilson.
He's really close to a first down. They just snap it. Come on, snap it. They didn't get it off. They didn't get it off. And the Bills knocked it back 4 yards anyway.
Yeah.
How hard is it? I mean, don't you have a 4th and inch play?
Jimmy, how do you not get to play?
I don't know.
Play off again.
Offense.
By 3.
Come on, guys. You can do it. Believe. Give them time. Skyler, don't be afraid to run.
Thompson looking, pressure, rolling to his right, gets it off, and it is incomplete. Right at the marker. Elam. Gesicki was the intended receiver.
Oh.
Ron Jones is the injured player.
Respect down 17-0 to have a chance on the last drive to win this game. And I know you don't get brownie points for like shoulda, woulda, coulda, almost, but boy, they fought hard today.
They did. It's just, you know, when you come down, though, the part that bothers me about it, and I know it does you too, and probably every Dolphin fan listening, you got fourth and a couple of inches.
Yeah, no, that,
and you can't get a play.
So that, and you can't get it on time. Care what you do. I'm not a big out of shotgun, but if you can,
the Dolphins could have used that timeout right there.
Yeah, it's going to run down to 2.
Good job, Jalen.
With the score, the Buffalo Bills 34, the Miami Dolphins 31. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm Beaches.
The golden age of travel is back in the Palm Beaches.
44-yard line.
Come on.
They give it to Singletary. Pushes forward for about 4 yards. That clock will continue to tick now. The Bills will take it all the way down. 7 on the play clock. 1:20 on the game clock.
Come on, Dolphins.
Give it to Singletary again. And he is stopped short of the first down marker. No, maybe not. He keeps pushing forward.
Boy, Mark's getting better and better.
Yeah,
almost got it, Jimmy.
He's short of it, it looks like, Joe. You ever say first down, Joe? It's over. That's
first down?
Just take the knee and the game's over.
How?
They had him stop 3 yards shy of him.
Yeah. Big guys get behind and start pushing.
With a record of 9-9, they're going to review this thing. I guess that is the smart thing to do. Remember, all reviews come from the booth in the final 2
Well, he
minutes.
didn't get it.
I thought it was a little short. Notice I live in South Florida.
He's
Well,
short.
not only that, but I'm looking at the side judge, and that's originally what I was looking at. He put his foot down about a quarter of a yard short of the first down mark.
Well,
And all of a
yeah.
sudden they say move the sticks.
Marked it short.
So,
Well, this game's had everything.
it has a little bit of
How many things have we reviewed today?
things that we weren't sure about, the
Tell you
officials
what,
weren't sure about.
If you had a sports talk show, you have 4 hours on this game alone.
You have a talk show
I do.
fourth down.
4th down. Still, obviously,
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
Jeez.
all right. Like I said, looked like it was right call.
The play clock.
Because the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills play 3 closer games in a season.
No. The Dolphins won the first one by 2 at home. They lost the second one by 3 a few weeks ago here in Orchard Park, and today they'll lose by 3. So it's about as close as you can get. 2 teams that'll continue to battle. The Dolphins did it today without their starting quarterback, without their backup quarterback. There's the final knee and the final score. The Buffalo Bills defeat the Miami Dolphins and end their season here in Orchard Park. Well, what a season it's been, Joe. You got some final thoughts about all of it?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's some bad blood going on down there. It's not... Dawkins is yapping at some guys. Still doing a lot of talking. Jimmy, they got the same tunnel to walk under.
They'll have a brand new stadium here in 2026. Money was approved for it. They're going to build it across the street. It'll take about 3 years to construct, so we expect in 2026 the building to be in a new stadium. I don't know. I've not seen the plan for it. But Joe, it's like everything
Good
else.
job, Dolphins. Good effort.
An advantage for the Miami Dolphins in the heat of
what a game.
It's a great game. Again, the final score of the Buffalo
Played
Bills,
their ass off.
34-31. Before we go, Joe, I do want to say one thing. John Murphy, the play-by-play voice of the Buffalo Bills, suffered a stroke a couple of weeks ago. And he's one of the finest guys we know in this business.
In the whole business.
And he's a terrific play-by-play guy. So our best wishes from all of us here in the Miami Dolphins organization to John Murphy and the Buffalo Bills. Best of luck moving forward. Again, the final score, 34-31, the Bills on top of the Miami Dolphins. Our thanks to our booth engineer, Stephen J. Gray, our executive producer, Alejandro Solana, our studio producers, Robert Creeper, Matt Wilson, and Trevor Harris. Coming up next, O.J. McDuffie, Travis Whitfield, and Seth Levitt at the official Miami Dolphins postgame show. So long, everybody.
Kansas City beat them. Cincinnati beat them.
What is up, Dolph fans, and welcome into the fifth quarter post-game show on the Miami Dolphins Radio Network. The Miami Dolphins Podcast Network is all here. O.J. McDuffie, Seth Levitt, DJ Preach, I'm Travis Wingfield, and Juice, we'll start with you as we do every single week here in a game that was, I guess, supposed to look like, from an outside pundit perspective, a lot like that 17-0 start that it began to be. Plenty of errors the Dolphins made you can point to as a difference in this game, and I want to get to those for sure. I also thought these guys came out and fought tooth and nail with a team that a lot of people are picking to win the Lombardi Trophy this year. Your thoughts on what we just watched, OJ?
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of the roller coaster ride we faced all season long, right? Down 17-0 and back at it, tied up 17 and taking the lead at 24 or 20, I believe, at some point. And then, and still battling back and forth. Look, you guys both know that I'm not a moral victory guy. This is definitely not a moral victory story for me right here. But you know what? I've been listening to all these people talking about how we were destroyed today. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, the only people that didn't listen to that was us in the studio and those guys in that locker room. They went out there and played like they didn't care what anybody was saying. Look, think about this. The familiarity that we have with the Buffalo Bills, it's starting to show. And that's going to be great for us moving forward. Today we had opportunities out there that we did not take advantage of, whereas most of the time Buffalo did. That's the difference in playoff football. We're a young team that's going to learn from head coach to young quarterback to guys that never played in the playoffs to guys that have played in the playoffs a lot of times. We're going to learn. But today they'll know. They'll know, once again, leaving Buffalo, New York, that they should have made enough plays to beat those guys, and they did not. But it's a valuable learning experience. And I'll tell you what, getting in the playoffs, as hard as it is, but getting in the playoffs, competing, especially against a team that you're going to, face 2, possibly 3 times a year now, it's super important, man. So no moral victory. They should have went out there and made some plays to win this football game. It wasn't like, it wasn't a 13-point spread that they're talking about. Yeah. These guys went out there, and I said it. These guys can go out there and you can compete with anybody. They made some mistakes, but then they finally made some takeaways. This team had a chance today. So, yeah, they're going to be kicking themselves in the behinds on that flight home, knowing they had a chance. They're not going to be happy about this. Yeah. And that's what I love most about this, Big Seth. They're not going to be happy about this loss just because they were close, because they had a chance. No. This team right here, they know that they're getting closer where they need to be contenders, but they got to find a way to finish the deals, and they didn't do that today.
That was kind of the story of the season, especially talking about the second half of the season. And I think, going over to you here, Big Seth, and that was kind of, I think, what set the precedent for the tone of this game heading in. As OJ mentioned, in a playoff game, it gives you a chance to go out there and compete, and they did. I think they outperformed almost anyone's expectation, even the most diehard Dolphins fan, considering the situation they were dealing with on the roster. But, to OJ's point, I want to eventually go back to OJ with this. I'm curious about getting that playoff experience because, again, last week, we were talking about people not watching these games, which is a foreign concept to a fan of a team and all that nonsense. That's crazy to me. And you were adamant about the importance of playing in a game like that, getting into the dance and having a chance. I think what OJ's talking about with the experience they gained from this experience they had up there in Buffalo and really the last, 2 months of the season, That's why it's so important to get yourself in this position, because now you have this on your resume. You can look back on it. It's fuel for the offseason. What do you think about that, Seth?
I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. And I agree with just about everything you said there. But first and foremost, I think the importance of getting into this game is because you have a chance to win this game.
Yep.
Is that the Dolphins fought, clawed, scratched, put them in a position to win this game. They had the ball with a 4th and 1 before that penalty, driving with an opportunity to tie the game up or go ahead at the end of the game against, one of the best, if not the best team in football in their stadium when everybody in the world, including a lot of Miami Dolphins fans, were counting them out. And I'm not pounding the table here saying, I told you so, I told you they were going to do this, that, or the other, but you talked about their experience. I want to talk for a minute about the experience for media that covers this team and fans that cheer for this team. Because the whole purpose of, you watch these games, you want to win, but you watch these games for enjoyment. You watch these games for the community that you build amongst your, other Miami Dolphins fans. You watch these games because it's fun. You get into the playoffs because it's exciting. And this was exciting, was thrilling. And so for fans who said they weren't going to watch this game, and I think half of them, if not more, are liars, because I bet they did. And now they're on Twitter and they're just doing the I told you so thing. But for fans who said they weren't going to watch this game, or for fans who spent the entire time complaining about the play calls and going through the ups and downs, you cheated yourself. You cheated yourself out of the excitement all week that builds up to a playoff game. You cheated yourself out of the thrilling game. I mean, what an incredible game to watch, the ups and downs. We were going bananas. We screamed our heads off in there. That second quarter was outrageous. That third quarter was a heavyweight title fight. I mean, what an incredible... So I'm not talking about moral victories. Right. The Dolphins had an opportunity to win this game. They did a lot of things that cost you football games and ultimately led to...
Well said, Big Seth.
...to win this game. It was an exciting game to watch. And so if you won't watch a game because you just think, well, it's going to be another one and done, they're just going to get blown out, I think you cheated yourself as a fan.
And the part that really gets me is I think a lot of the fans that had that perspective are now telling me about how they have to replace these people that cost them that football game when they were right into the very end. And you were given a chance going into the game, so you can't have your cake and eat it too, as it were. And OJ, I want to come back to you here real quick, but first let's go ahead and pause.
Pittsburgh Steelers. What that loss did in the AFC Championship game, what it propelled them to do after that, it's like they talk about it. They know what it was all about. I think, getting into the playoffs after 6 years of absence for this team and then going in there the way we've been, honestly, compiling a lot of guys. I don't know how many. I'd love to see how many jerseys that, Joey and Charlie had to put together because we've had so many guys that are hurt and out of the lineup and on IR, whatever it might be. No excuses. All teams go through injuries. But at the same time, though, you get a team and guys that are going in there, and they had a struggle off and on all year long. They finally get into the playoffs in an ugly, final week win. But then they go there and they're confident enough to go out there and go toe to toe with Buffalo Bills. And what I like more about this team than anything is the fact that down 17-0, they didn't blink. They kept playing, man. And that's one thing we always talk about with any team that's made of anything. How hard will you play when it's tough, or how hard will you play for your coach? You know what I mean? And I think both of those things are what are happening right now. They're playing hard for the man next to them, and they're playing hard for their head man. They could have easily been like it was for us against Jacksonville,
right,
and in the playoffs. You know what I mean? When our head man, I don't even know who he was, but our head man did not give us an encouraging speech at halftime.
What did he say, Juice?
He told us make sure we don't go out there and embarrass ourselves more than we already have. What kind of pep talk is that, man? You know what I mean? I saw Dougie Peterson last night, what he did for Jacksonville Jaguars, and I saw what Mike McDaniel did today for these Miami Dolphins, and those guys never thought they were out of it. I know they got back into the game pretty much before halftime, but at the same time, though, they still went out there and played very well for their head man. So that's what it's all about, man.
I think those are important points that you're saying here, Juice, and here's why. Because we're going to spend some time talking about Mike McDaniel today, and we're going to spend some time talking about things that we were not pleased with, things that we think contributed to this game being a loss instead of a tie or a win there to go into to overtime with an opportunity for a win. And a lot of that had to do with clock management, getting play calls in, some of the decisions that were made. I know there was a lot of talk about that 3rd and 19 from his end zone and throwing the ball deep instead of playing safe with a rookie quarterback. And we're going to talk about all those things. So again, this is not a moral victory speech. But at the same time, understand that most of you didn't give this team any chance. A lot of you weren't even excited about a playoff game because you thought this team was going to get blown out. Vegas certainly didn't give this team a chance with 13.5-point dogs, one of the biggest dogs in the history of this team ready to play. This head coach kept the team fighting the entire time.
Amen.
Got to give those players credit as well. That shows their character. They kept my God, Jalen Waddle was playing with his arm hanging off the entire game, kept coming back in, made that catch there with one arm at the end there that put them in a position that should have been another first down.
A bad spot, too.
Yeah, absolutely it was a bad spot. But the point that I'm making is that you can't just, you can, but to react to just one thing or a series of things and not look at the big picture, I think is short-sighted. And so when you're talking about the head coach, you have to evaluate everything. And part of the reason you're upset is because this team fought its ass off and had a chance. And the reason they fought their ass off and had a chance is because the head coach had them ready to play, and those guys responded to him as they did all year. That can't be lost on him. We'll dissect the things that need to be dissected. But I'm glad you brought that up, Juice.
Yeah, it's well said. And to Juice's point, too.
Unbelievable! Jalen Phillips, touchdown! It was off a blitz from the outside. He never saw Rowe coming.
Hold on. Let's see who wound up with this football first crossed the goal line. There were two Dolphins pawing at it, Sealer and Phillips.
6 tackles, 2 sacks, and a defensive touchdown for the big fella today. Man, I talked about Jimmy and Joe having some of their best calls of the year last year, but that one I think takes the cake, Juice.
Man, that was so much fun, man. And Big Zach all year long. Big Zach, that's been show up, man. Big time players show up in big time games and make big time plays. You know what I mean? And man, oh man, he was one of the difference makers in this game. The difference maker for us, and the people don't even know, is when Big Seth was telling the Larry Izzo story. And once the Larry Izzo story was told, man, the momentum changed. Big Seth changed his shirt with the orange.
Yep.
All kinds of good things started happening for this football team, man. And Zach saw that. I saw the transformation in the green room. And you know what? He was there all day, man. Those guys up front, as you have to be, started making plays when we were getting stuck in zero sometimes. You know what I mean? Instead of bringing that pressure on, we'll get beat deep. Okay, Zach Sealer and those guys said, we'll handle this. Christian Wilkins, they said, we'll handle this. But he's always been that quiet assassin in the middle of that defense that makes play after play after play. Sometimes it doesn't get recognized, but today it was loud. He was loud today out there. And that's what you want to see from guys that are your defensive tackles out there, man. He's been doing it all year long.
What's his nickname, Big Seth?
I like
Grown ass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you got
I didn't know if you had it. I was gonna,
It's all you got it, Juice.
no, that's what you said.
He's a grown-ass man. I mean, that's it. That's what it is. He's been that all year, as you said.
They really changed things around in the second half. You know what I mean? Sure, they still scored the 34 more points, but they did a heck of a job, getting the ball back for the offense.
I look forward to them getting healthy and being better next year, hopefully. Yeah. So that was your key player of the game, sponsored by Ed Morris. The Ed Morris Sawgrass Autumn, also driven by Gunther Volkswagen. For car buying done your way, you've got to get to Gunther Volkswagen. Again, the final score from Buffalo: Bills 34, Dolphins 31. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm Beaches.
Dedicated to the national.
It's now 44:39, and I am standing up for the first time with a very, very sore back. And life moves forward. So proud of my team for that effort. Didn't work. Oh, I love them. Thanks, guys, for the great, great effort. It's inspiring, and I got to keep on doing my best. Oh, I love my team. I love my team. They'll be back. There will be better days. Alex, I was hoping so much that you could enjoy the thrill of this victory, the big upset, but not to be. Fins up always.
As a Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
expected?
Yeah, I got to give credit to Mike McDaniel, first year head coach for the Miami Dolphins. Had all kind of quarterback injuries, Tua out, Bridgewater out, Skylar Thompson goes in. No one expected this game to be this close. He had a great first year. I'll tell you what, and they've got draft picks. They're going to have a heck of a team in the future.
Yeah, way to fight back by Buffalo, though. I mean, being at home, a lot of pressure. Miami had nothing to lose. And it was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be, but
football, Sue's candy, celebratory. I'll have to take care of it now, I think. I do not want Baltimore to win, so that is good. Baltimore.
Made a great catch. This was an off-target throw. Certainly the interception was as well. Second down 10 from the 25. Huntley is in the gun. He's got Dobbins to his right. Two receivers right, single man to the left. Here's the snap. Huntley back, looks left, throws left to the slant, caught by Watkins across the 35, and that'll be a first down. So the veteran Sammy Watkins out to the 37. Eli Apple was in coverage. It's a gain of 12, and the Ravens move the sticks. That was an excellent throw.
And so the wall will change, but I am very happy with my football team. 9:31 p.m. I have more hope than disappointment, even though it does hurt. Shoes I will wear tomorrow. And I'm going to go take this sign down that Brad put up. Mr. Brad Olson. Many moons ago. Wow. Took her 99 yards and the Bengals lead. I'm trying to find FaceTime here. Hey Siri, FaceTime Cantine.
McPherson's missed one extra point. He nails this one.
Big play. Big play.
One of the longest plays in terms of a return in playoff history.
Just want to go over Twitter a little bit and get some thoughts. Neil Driscoll, he's on Twitter a lot. Why am I excited about the future of the Dolphins? Tua, Jalen, Tyreek, Teron, Connor, Rob Hunt, Zach Sealer, Wilkins, Bradley Chubb, Javon Holland, Phillips, Howard, Kohu. That's a dang good foundation. I agree, Neil. Will Manso headed to the Dolphins locker room to get players' reaction, but initial thought is heck of an effort. Yeah, disappointing. No moral victories when your season ends, but that was a great game. Agreed, Will. Bob FINS traveled a lot of games with the Gorilla, Dolph Freaky. It's a great picture right there. People, I'm sure, were cheering like crazy today. Hope you had a blast. Karen Corona, really proud of our Dolphins. They kept us in it and made it exciting. It was not the blowout that was expected. Good things to come with the Fins. Love our Fins. Keep the love coming. You bet. Tilly, these two will be back. I can't wait. Side by side, they'll be getting some wins next year. Say hello to the best rivalry in the NFL. Those were your three scores. Sassy Ginger Ninja, so emotional right now. Sad we lost, but still so dang proud of this team. Underdogs that came back from a 17-point deficit and keeping it within 3. They limped into the playoff with tons of injuries and third-string quarterback. I'm still proud to be a Dolph fan. Fins up. You're right, Sassy. Skylar Thompson, I took time to soak in the playoff atmosphere. Guys are hungry. We'll remember this feeling and get to work.
Our team fought really hard today. You could tell there was no quit.
Tyreek, disappointed, but hopeful.
A lot of people back in Miami or all over the world who's Miami Dolphins fans hope. Skylar did a tremendous
Proud of Skylar Thompson. Safety, anchor, beyond numbers, just a baller. That's a great description right there of Javon Holland. Yep, he'll be back. Blake Ferguson, so freaking proud of this team. This team fights. Great snapping this year, Blake. Andy Cohen, Dolphin Digest. This was a gutty effort by Miami, so close to pulling off the most impressive playoff upset in team history. It only underlined the possibilities when this team isn't torn apart by injuries. Even so, with a few less penalties and drop passes, they could have won this game. Got that right, Andy. Dolphins, Southern New England. Good guy. 8 hours ago, there's no chance we win this game. Right now, I can't believe we lost this game. Gutted. Josh Houts. McDaniel said this, I know one thing, without question, I did the very best that I could for all the people involved. That's extremely important to me, and I know there are plenty of things I'll get better at, which is how I'll always look at my expectations and my job. Jimmy Johnson praising McDaniel says, hey, this team has got a heck of a future. Thanks, Jimmy. Was never any quit in this team. Keith Sims. Well, it's not over yet, but the fat lady is warmed up, ready to sing. No matter what happens the last 2 minutes, I'm so proud to have been part of the Dolphins and will continue to wear my gear proudly wherever I go. The Dolphins are back headed in the right direction. So, a lot of positive things said about these Dolphins, and I'm going to love them. Continue to love them. They're my team. No changing.